What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Harrison and you are here for Tutorial Tuesday. I'm not sure how it is where you live, but where I live, there is a Studio Ghibli exhibit going on in the theaters. They are releasing all of the movies out each month, and I am super excited. So it's gotten me into the Studio Ghibli mood. Studio Ghibli is by far one of my favorite animation studios. I love all of the movies. Now, sticking to that Studio Ghibli theme, we are drawing Jiji from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Kiki, look, it's me!
I love Kiki's Delivery Service. It is probably top 5 Studio Ghibli movies for me, but there's something so cute and fluffy and innocent about little Jiji. Watching this movie, I always wanted a cat. I am not a cat person, but because of Jiji, I always wanted a cat. So I think for me, what the next best thing is going to be a drawing of a cat. So grab your pencils, pen, sketchbook, and paper, and let's dive on into this one. In the center of our page, let's draw a nice rounded circle. At the top of that, we can go ahead and indicate his ears, which are 2 kind of mountain shapes. Leave a gap in between, and you want them to be the same height. From there, we can draw his body, which is going to be a tube-like shape, and then we can indicate his feet just at the bottom. So draw 2 circles, and we do want these touching. And then we can indicate the separation of his legs. And then for the back legs, they're going to be about midway up. So if you cut that in half, we're going to draw a lump out with a smaller little ball off to the side. Same thing on this side. We're going to mirror it. We can add some depth to the ears. And then for Jiji's tail, we're going to make like a question mark shape. So off the back side, about halfway from this little back leg hump, you're going to imagine a question mark. So I literally just drew a question mark. Whatever helps you get to that shape, go ahead and draw. So on the other side, we're going to mirror it and round it off. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Make sure it's round and there's no sharp edges. I do have this one little sharp edge right there, but that'll help you get your tail. Now here's everything we need for the body of Jiji. I kind of jumped ahead and started filling in some of the details, but the next thing we can start doing is the eyes. Jiji's eyes take up the majority of his head, so we can go ahead and draw 2 big circles. They are not touching, but they are extremely close. He does have pretty big eyes. We are going for more of like a manga kind of a stylist. We are kind of going for a more like manga stylistic approach to this. If you really wanted to have his eyes smaller and closer to the film, by all means, but I kind of like how cute this reference photo I found is. And right in the center, you can draw his button nose, and then in the middle of that, we can draw his eyes. These are just thin ovals, and again, you want them to be roughly the same size. He doesn't have a mouth, but he does have whiskers. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's Jiji right there. He is filled in with black ink. So what we can do right now is I'm going to grab my 6B pencil and flesh out a lot of these lines that we've done. There are some things that I am not too happy with at the moment. Some things look a little off, so I want to use this moment to kind of redefine some of these shapes before we start inking. So starting with the head, I want to make sure that and there we go. Now I am much more happy with the proportions of Jiji here. So I am going to take my Sharpie and we're just going to go ahead and ink this bad boy. The only thing that we're going to leave is the interior of the ears, the whites of the eyes, and the nose. Everything else is going to be completely black. I will touch upon how we're going to tackle the whiskers at the end, but for now, just start filling in everything with black ink. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down to the bottom, starting from the left and then moving along. Okay, and here is our inked Jiji. You may have noticed that I left some white lines here and in the center. This is just so that we know that there is some separation between the back legs and the front legs, and that there is a split between his front two paws. I should have actually done the same thing underneath the chin, but I am going to use the whiteout correction pen and kind of redefine some of these. So once we let this sit and dry, we will go back in and make some of those corrections. But first, before we say that the inking is complete, I need to finish off Gigi's ears. And now inking is complete. So we'll let this sit and dry and then come back to it in a few minutes. Okay, so we have waited quite a bit of time in between inking. Now we can go through and erase everything that we don't need. I might actually have to get the big guns out. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take my Presto Jumbo correction pen, and what we're going to do is just go through and just really define some of these. And then for the whiskers, I'm going to take our icon and just finish that off. And there we have it. There is Jiji. He is so cute. Like I said, I would love to have a little pet Jiji just hanging around and chit-chatting with. It would be so much fun. I do love this drawing. I think it turned out really great. Another super easy, fast, fun one to do. I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Once you do, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload the next Tutorial Tuesday. If for some reason you did not enjoy today's video, please let me know down in the comments why that is. I would love to help you learn how to draw the characters that you would like to know how to draw in the way that is best for you. And on that note, if there is a character that you have yet to see in our playlist that you would love to know how to draw, please let me know who that character is in the comments below, and I will add them to the ongoing list. If you've been following along with Tutorial Tuesday for the last 6 or 7 months, I would love to see the progress that you are making. Please tag me in all of your posts on social media, and I would be happy to check out your work. You can also follow me there and see what I am doing day to day, as well as the other tips and tricks that I am posting frequently. Thank you again for joining me another awesome Tutorial Tuesday. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. Always remember to keep practicing, never give up, and I will see you right back here next week for another awesome tutorial. Bye, guys.
Ah.